Hello everyone, I hope everyone is safe and doing good. Welcome back to my channel Trick or Treat with Mathematics. So today's video is all about tricks that will be useful for you to solve or calculate your real life addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, percentages very easily. Which I've already shown you in detail the technique that I've used to multiply two numbers in one of my previous videos. I will link it up here. Using these tricks, you should be able to perform calculations very easily and within a given amount of time. Please do note that these tricks are extremely helpful when you are writing competitive exams or placement exams, any entrance exams for that matter. And if you practice it since the day you know these tricks, I'm sure you will be able to excel and do any set of problems very easily. So without wasting any more time, let's jump right into the video. The first trick we will see today, and that is the 11 rule. So what happens if you multiply any two-digit number AB for that matter with 11? Okay. You usually do normal basic multiplication, or I also have taught you another technique to do shortcut. You can use that. But there is a much more easier way to multiply any two-digit number by 11. What you do is, assume that this is 23. Okay, 23 into 11. What is the value of 23 into 11? Okay. Now, in your mind, you don't have to use a paper to calculate this trick. In your mind, put 2 and 3 with one space gap. Okay, the moment you see 23, put 2 and 3 with one space gap and add these two. So what is 2 plus 3? 5. So this is the result of 2 and 3. Hence, 23 11 is 253. That's it. So 23 into 11 is 253. And how did you get 253? You will add 2 and 3, any two-digit number, whatever is there in this form. For example, 47 into 11. Okay. And separate 4 and 7 with one gap. And this number, this gap is nothing but the addition of this number. Okay. So in this case, we got 2 and 3 as simple and we got one digit number. But what happens if this is two digit, as in if we add 4 plus 7, here we will be getting 11. So it's a two digit number, it's not a one digit number. So in case of two digit number, you will write 1 here and then you will carry forward 1 to this place, that is 5 and 7. So 47 into 11 is 5 and 7. You can check this yourself and the answer will be true. So let's try to see whether our answer is true or not. 2. I'll use the traditional multiplication into 3, 2. So we got 253. See, you don't have to do so many steps in the mind itself. You can calculate this. Here also 47 11s are 7. I'm using my technique and here you get 5 and 7. Okay, so this is called the 11 rule. The next trick is, in a few instances, you should be able to remember the full value of pi. You must be asking a question. How can we remember the full value of pi if it's infinitely, it goes on forever, right? There is no stop to the value of pi. It's non-terminating, non-recurring, right? So at least, if you remember 4 digits after the decimal, it might help you in certain situations to get the estimated value, right? So in that case, there is a trick that you can remember in order to find the value of pi up to 7 digits. So just write this in a piece of paper. How I wish I could calculate pi. Okay, just remember this. And then write the digits. How many letters are there? 3 letters. How many letters? 1 letter. This is 4 letters. This is again 1. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 3, 6, 9 and this is 2. So how do you write the value of pi as 3.141592? See, so this is the value of pi up to 7 digits. So using this sentence, if you remember this, how I wish I could calculate pi, then you will get the value of pi up to 7 digits. You can use this in any of your calculations. Using this particular technique, you can multiply two digits numbers in your head itself. But I will show you how to multiply this on the board, and with practice you can definitely do it within 5 seconds. Let's see how this is. So I want to multiply 92 into 93. Okay, it's a big number for this. What you'll do is first calculate the distance from 100. That is, what is the value of 100 minus 92 and what is the value of 100 minus 93, because these two are nearer to 100. So you get 8 here and you get 7 here, right? So secondly, what you need to do is, once you get the distances, add these. What is 8 plus 7? 15, right? Okay. And after adding these, you need to subtract this value from 100. What do you get? 85? Yes. So this is the first two digits of that number. Okay. Now how do we get the last two digits? We get the last two digits by multiplying. 87 only. 56. So this is how you get this value by multiplying two big numbers. You calculate the distance from 100, and once you practice, very easy, trust me. Add the distances and subtract it from 100. You'll get one value, that is the first two digits, and then multiply the distances, you get last two digits. Okay. So this is one more technique or trick that is extremely useful for you to consider while you have to multiply those two numbers that is nearer to 100. Okay. Now let's try to check also. 92, 93 is 6, 27 plus 18 is 45, and 81 is 85. Okay. So the next trick is, ever wonder what is the square of 65 into 65? Or what is the square of 95 into 95? Again we have to do multiplication. Again we have to do those two steps. Rather than that, there is another technique. 65 into 65. What we'll do is, because it will definitely end by 25 for sure. Any number that is the square of two numbers that ends with 5 will end in 25. Okay, and 6 into 6 here. So what you do is, remaining is these two 10 digits. What you do is, you multiply 6 and 6 plus 1. So what you'll get? 6 into 7, which is nothing but 42. So the answer when you multiply 65 into 65 is 4225. Let's try this with the known value, that is 25 into 25. Okay, so 25 and 25, we get 25, we know that, and here we have 2, here we have 3 because 2 plus 1, and then we get 6. We multiply these two, we get 6. See? Now let's try 3-digit number. You know for a fact 25, and here we'll take 10 into 10 plus 1 is 11. So we get 1025. Check yourself. This holds true. So this is another trick to multiply two numbers or find a square of a number ending with the digit 5. And this holds true for all the numbers that end with the digit 5. Now these are known tricks, but this will definitely help you if you implement it in real. These techniques are, if I ask you the value of this, what do? You usually end up multiplying this by 5 and we find the value. Even I do that. But why not we implement an easy way to multiply any number, any 7-digit, 8-digit, 9-digit number by 5 by using the simple rule, that is 10 by 2. We know that 10 by 2 is 5. Yes. So rather, whenever we have this 5 and that number needs to be multiplied by some other number, then what we write is, instead of 5 we write 10 by 2. It is 5 only, right? and then cancel this. 1282. So answer is 12820. Not only this, whenever I ask you or whenever you encounter a situation where you need to multiply any number, for example 256664 into 9. I ask you to multiply this. How do I do this? You don't have a calculator. In such cases where we have 9s as a number, last digit 999, 999 and so on, what we do is we'll just consider this as the smallest next digit number minus 1. So here 9999 is 1000 minus 1. It's very easy if you now subtract this into this one. So we'll get what? 256664000 minus 256664 and you'll get the answer. We will not be asked any such big questions or big multiplication in any of our exams, but if at all they ask you like this, right? 999, how do we do this? Easy, it's just 1000 minus 1 and this is extremely easy to subtract and then you get the answer. That is how you convert a difficult number to such a simple form and then multiply so that you will be able to ease your calculation and solve problems quickly. So this technique or trick that I want to teach you now is extremely important for everyone. We all go to a restaurant and we want to tip the person who serves us food, right? And we will calculate this much percentage of tip to him, isn't it? So for example, I would say that 100 rupees is the bill and I want to tip him 15% of 100 rupees. It's very easy. How do you do this? 15% of 100 rupees is 15 rupees only, right? Okay, but another case, I will say 200 rupees is the bill and I want to tip him 15% of 200. How do you do this? Rather than saying 15 by 100 into 200, you can calculate this entire calculation in mind. You can say that, okay, 15% of 100 is 15 rupees, 15% of 200 is nothing but what? Adding another 100. That means, can you not say that 15% of 100 plus 15% of 100 is 15% of 200? Yes, so 15% of 200 is 30 rupees. This is very easy. You would say that why can we not write 15 by 100 into 200? It's very easy, but if you apply this concept, the split and adding, to much complicated problems. For example, I would say 15% of 60 rupees. How do you do this? You can write 15 by 100 into 60, right? But you don't have time, you don't have pen and paper, you need to calculate it quickly. How do you do this? You know for a fact that 15% of 100 is how much? 15 rupees, right? Now, you need to divide by half because 60 rupees is nearer to 50. So, 15% of 100 is 15 and 50% of 50 rupees is how much? 7.5 because we are dividing 15 into half, we get 7.5 plus, but we need 15% of 60 rupees. Again, what is remaining? This is 50 rupees and then we need 10 rupees. How much is 15% of 10 rupees? 1.5. So the answer is 9. So we tip the server 9 rupees if we make a bill of 60 rupees in the restaurant. It's not ideal, 60 rupees, but yeah. You can apply this technique to any numbers. You will find the answer extremely quick. Another tip is, please note that 15% of 60 is equal to 60% of 15. Both result in the same value. You can flip the percentages. Let's now prove it. 15 by 100 into 60. So we got it as 9, right? Now what is 60% of 15? Also 90 by 10, 9 rupees only. So from here we can say that even though we flip percentages, we get the same result. Whatever is easy for you, you find the percentage of that number. Okay, so this is one more technique I would like to share with. The trick I frequently use and I still remember is, if I ask you to find the value of 2 by 9, what would you do? You just divide it, right? 2 divided by 9, you will just write it like this and you calculate, right? So what is the value of 2 by 9 here? You get 0.2222. And I'll ask you what is the value of 2 by 11. You get how much? It's 11, 90, it's 88, again 20, 11 ones 11, 8 so. Right. What do you observe here? Do you observe a pattern? Can I write this as 0.22 bar or 0.2 bar? Right. And can I write this as 0.18 bar? Okay. Now, what is 9 table? What is 11 table? 11 ones. So what do you observe here? From this and this, do you see a pattern? If you flip 9 and 11, that is, if you take the reciprocal of 9, the value of 1 by 9, 2 by 9 will be the multiples of 11 respectively. How? See here. 2 by 9. Let's try to find out 3. Okay, we've already know the value of 2 by 9, that is 0.2222 and so on. What is 1 by 9? 1. Again, see? 1, 1, 1. And what is 3 by 9? We get 3, 3, 3. So, the value of 1 by 9, 2 by 9, 3 by 9, 4 by 9, etc. are nothing but the multiples of 11 respectively of that number. If it's 2, we'll get what is 11 into 2. If it is 3, we'll get what is 11 into 3. But because it's a reciprocal, you need to put this in the decimal form. Okay. Now, if in exam they ask you to find the decimal form of 1 by 11, 2 by 11, 3 by 11, how do you find them? Do you again go by the division method and calculate? You don't have to, because 1 by 11 is nothing but the multiples of 9 in the decimal form. 9 and 11 are interchangeable. That is, for 9 we use 11 table, for 11 you can use 9 table. We'll get this. And for 2 we'll get what? 9 2s are 18. So you get, it's not terminating for sure. It is not terminating. So these are the values of 1 by 11, 2 by 11, 3 by 11. It's just the opposite. Okay. So this is a trick that is extremely useful for you if you are doing data interpretation problems in any of your entrance exams or anywhere for that matter if you want to apply. Okay. Hope you understood the video today. It's a fun video and you can use these tricks anywhere you want to apply. I hope I explained these to you in a way that is easily understandable by you. So if you like my video, I request you to please like, share and subscribe to my channel and ring the bell notification down below so that you will never miss an update from me. If you like such videos, just comment down below and I will try to produce such videos for you. So I hope you all stay safe and be happy. I will see you all in my next video.